Hello, I'm Anneliese Dodds and I'm the Labour member of the European Parliament for the South East of England. I've just come from a hearing with the man who wants to be the next Economic Commissioner for the European Union, Mr. Moscovici. And I was very pleased at that hearing to be able to question him on an issue that I know is very important to a lot of people in the UK, and that's the problems of tax evasion, of tax fraud and tax avoidance. We already know that when people don't pay the tax they should, that costs the European Union up to €1 trillion, a huge amount of money. That's tax that isn't going to pay for public services, and that problem also means that those businesses which want to do the right thing and pay the correct tax don't have a level playing field. So I really wanted to take this issue up with Mr. Moscovici. First of all, I wanted to ask him whether he would commit to halving the tax gap by 2020. Secondly, I wanted to know whether he would commit to effectively sanctioning those banks which know they have tax evaders registered with them. And finally, I asked him whether he would support the proposal that companies should have to report their profits in terms of the countries where those profits are made. At the moment, banks have to do that, but companies don't. And that means that effectively multinational companies sometimes will move their profits around in order to try and avoid paying tax. And that's not fair. It's particularly not fair for small and medium-sized businesses. So I asked those questions to the person who wants to become the Commissioner for the Economy, Mr. Moscovici, and I was very pleased with what he said back. He said that taxation issues will be as important to him as the other matters within his portfolio, which includes covering issues towards the Eurozone, other matters to do with the economy of the rest of the EU. He said he wanted to see action taken, and perhaps most importantly, he said that he felt tax fraud and tax evasion were immoral. And I agree with that. I do think they're immoral. So I was pleased to hear him say he was concerned about these issues. Now that he said he's concerned, we actually need to see the proof of the pudding. We need to see him delivering on that. So if he is appointed as the Commissioner for the Economy, for the European Union, the chief civil servant for the economy, I want to be holding him to task to keep those promises that he made on tax fraud, tax evasion and tax avoidance today. Thank you.